Hello, hello. Welcome back to Curls by Sharlene. Look at my curls, guys. You want to know how I got them? Go back to the first video I did, the one just before this. I actually did my hair with a Denman brush. It's called Heatless Curls. And yeah, I did it with the wrong side of the brush. I know, but look at the outcome. Unexpected, to say the least. If you're new here, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. I want to know what you think. I've just recapped slightly on what I did. This is the normal way you use the Denman brush, and then I'm going to show you what I did to get these fabulous curls. And then the point of the video basically is to show you how I unravel them and how I get this look that's definition on point, big hair, and yeah, lasted me for days on days, and I didn't need to do anything. You're going to need some oil that's good for your hair. I'm using jojoba oil and a pick and my fingers, obviously. I was showing you that I put quite a lot of oil on my palm of my hand and on the tips of my fingers. And basically, that's what I'm going to use. That is so important because this really helps with definition. Yeah, so I pulled the end. If you slightly or even slightly stretch the curl, you'll see that it will automatically unravel. And that's the beginning. You can see my shrinkage. I was just showing you. But if you have lots of shrinkage, it means your hair is actually really, really healthy. So it's good. Just a point that I actually left my curls in a state where I didn't unravel them for 3 days. So I styled it and then I waited 3 days. This was the third day that I was unraveling. So it just shows the product I used was so good. I only really unraveled on day 3, and this is what I got. So if I unraveled on day 1, it would have lasted me just as long, if not longer. But you can do it in stages. If it's too much, you can do some today, wait 2 days, and unravel it. Like, this is such a good hairstyle. It's so low maintenance, but it is a bit time consuming of unraveling. As you can see, each curl I loosened about 3 or 4 times, even 5 times. But you can feel where your curl or the clump of the hair naturally wants to separate. So you separate each clump of curls that you've done on the brush, as you can see. Look at that definition. And this is day 3. Now I'm going to continue this process throughout the whole of my head. So every single curl you've got to loosen. Look at that so far. Like the volume, the good thing about loosening each curl or separating the curls is that you get a lot of volume. The more you loosen it, the more volume you get. If you don't want as big a fro or as big a volume, you just loosen them less and you'll have less volume basically. To be like, the more I detangle, the more shrinkage I seem to have. Can you see? Like, it's a bit crazy. Like, look at this shrinkage. Massive, but you know what? It's totally worth it. Look at these curls. They are popping. We got some serious bounce. I know, right? We're still going, so just bear with me. You want to also keep your fingers oiled, or keep adding the jojoba oil or whatever oil you're using, because the minute your fingers dry out, you then create frizz, which loses the definition that you would have had if you had oiled your fingers properly. I haven't even fluffed out. I'm just literally loosening my curls. I'm almost there, guys. Honestly, just bear with me. I promise. This unraveling is like all over the place. So I wish I'd made note of how long it took me to loosen and unravel the curls, but you know what? I didn't. I would roughly say it took me an hour, thereabouts, give or take. So it took an hour to style and an hour to unravel. That's not bad, really, especially if you have such amazing definition. Like, there you go. I'm pretty much done unraveling. And then I find another one and I'm like, oh, that needs loosening. But the shrinkage is major, 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 major. So with the palms of your hands, you want to slightly pull the hair down in that motion, which is what I was doing, to try and elongate the curls. You could use a diffuser and hold the hair down and blow dry, obviously diffuse the middle bit of the hair. And that way it does stretch your curls in your hair, sort of can see the length a bit better. Like, the shrinkage is major, 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 but that's fine. I don't mind shrinkage. I'm so used to it now. My hair looks like it's the same length, and it looks like it's been the same length for ages. But really, I'm Rapunzel. My hair's growing and growing and growing. I was so happy with the results. I mean, look at me. I was feeling myself so happy. The bounce was on another level. Also, you want to put your hands or your fingers at the roots of your hair and shake, just to create more volume at the roots. Because if you do it that way, you don't get so much frizz. You can put your hair like in the center of the curl and pull it down slightly, but you don't want to shake too much in the middle of your hair, just because you create more frizz. So put your hands at the roots of your hair and shake, and there we have it. I was so happy, so happy. What tips do you have? I suppose a question you could ask is, how long did this last me? It lasted me 7 days, until my next wash day. I didn't do anything until that wash day, and I could have kept going. I honestly could have kept going. These curls were just amazing. I love big hair, so I took the pick and I fluffed at the roots. Fluff, just put the pick in and slightly tug it up, slightly pull it up away from the root, and there you have it. Volume for day 3, and it didn't really change for days. Do you ever find the back of your head is not as nice as the front? As much as I put effort into definition, I fluff it out, it always seems slightly flatter than the front. The front, like, I guess I just put so much love and effort into the front that the back is neglected a bit. If you have any tips on how to improve that, I'd love to know. I mean, obviously when we sleep, our head is mostly, we mostly lay at the back of our head, but we don't. I lay on the side of mine, so what I was thinking doesn't validate or explain why it's flat at the back. It's my technique of fluffing and creating more volume. The volume's always in the front, and the back is slightly is not as good, okay? But anyway, I was really happy with this. It looked quite uniform. Can you believe I was still finding curls or clumps of curls that needed loosening? Yeah, it went on for a while, but it's totally worth it. I would recommend doing this every time. If you have the time to do it and you got somewhere nice to go, like Christmas is coming up and you're going to all these Christmas parties, you want to look tip top, like, on point. I would do this. I would do this. I would do this. Well, that's all my knowledge that I've given you on how to fluff your hair out. The rest of my video is me just enjoying the curls and filming them and showing you how good they came out, the definition. I was so happy. Are there any other techniques that make the hair look so good? Shingling method, yeah, but that takes long as well. I'd love to know which other methods make your hair or your curls come out defined to the T. It's going to be good. I'd love to know. Thanks so much for watching Curls by Sharlene. I recommend using the handle, the wrong side of the Denman brush. Yes. 10 out of 10. Definitely. I would use it again. I want to know what your go-to is. If you try this, you will not fail. I can assure you. Thanks so much for watching Curls by Sharlene. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. I want to know what else do you think I should try. I'm up to trying new techniques all the time. Now enjoy the lead up to Christmas. Don't stress too much, just enjoy. And I'll see you next time. Bye.